to make the memory of Sergeant Paul Romero live on forever. Tonight, he is honored by all the players and staff and hopefully and the coaching team by way of their team last night. 13 years ago, we lost a very special alumni in combat. Since then, our former coaches and coach Cloud has dedicated one game during the regular season in memory of him. We thank Sergeant Romero for his dedication for serving his country and this nation. And to all the other men and women who are actively and supporting this service, we thank you for your service. We ask that Sergeant Romero family please stand and be recognized now. This and Fred Romero, brother and sister-in-law, Philip and Doug Romero. And lastly, we recognize these nephews, Stella and Grace. Once they get here, we're going to go tonight to make the ninth memory. We have the presentation of our American flag and colors. Now, everyone, please stand for the singing of our national anthem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tiger Den here at Stony Point High School. Got a special presentation of basketball here. The Tigers honoring the life of Paul Riviera tonight. Riviera, a former player here in the mid-2000s, and extra special against Cedar Ridge as number 1 Rhett Rout for Cedar Ridge. His dad was actually the coach for Staff Sergeant Riviera. Riviera graduated from Stony Point High School and went into the military shortly after 9/11 and was killed in action. So tonight, the Tigers and Stony Point honor him and all our military veterans as well as first responders, and we thank them for their service. Tigers in their all yellow uniforms. Cedar Ridge in their black and purple. Great color matchup tonight if you're a fan of the uniforms like I am, as that's one nearly stolen. Carter Jones in there, making things difficult for the Cedar Ridge Raiders on offense. Tigers coming off their first win of the season. It was a 61-58 victory against Aikens here on Tuesday night. Double team there up top. I'm going inside. Great recovery from Brosh, and the spin move down low off the mark, but Brosh definitely made that one have to adjust. Anthony Robinson Weekly kicks it out for the Raiders. That one just a bit too long. Cedar Ridge has had possession for just 1 minute and 5 seconds of this first quarter, and they get it back there. Nope, after a kick, it's going to stay with the Tigers. But that was a 1 minute and 5 seconds possession for the Raiders to start off. Not an easy feat to go out and play a minute of defense. Might be a little bit biased considering where I grew up and played high school ball, but I'm very much in favor of a shot clock. Very much gets the same feel as the college game. I gotta say, the last few years of watching Texas high school basketball, it's always interesting, the chess match, especially later in the games, is this one going underneath, and that's going to be a travel. Jace Foster taking one too many, and we'll turn it over back to the Raiders. Still 0-0 here in the first quarter. Again, Tigers came into this one 1-15 with the win over Aikens last time out. They are currently 9th in districts. This one to the corner, way too long, rebounded by the Raiders and kicked back out. Bryson Batten thought about it and thought otherwise. RJ Claude on defense. Brosh guarding Robinson Weekly, top of the key. Batten, 2 hands in his face, and Claude rips down the rebound and looking to push. 2-on-2, and Jones goes in and going back the other way. Boy, gotta say, I'm not sure if he was all set, but referee saw it otherwise. And that'll be the first foul on, it was Carter Jones going back the other way. Tigers averaging 49 points per game, giving up 66. Tried the little finger roll there. TJ Scott for the Raiders could not finish. Still scoreless here, about 2.5 minutes through. Quick update after the first quarter. McNeil up 11-7 against Vandergrift. As that went off the mark for Stony Point. We're still waiting for our first bucket here. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Batten going straight at Brosh. I want to take it away. Davis, he's got a 2-on-1, gets it up ahead to Claude. Around and out. Boy, there was just a lid on the baskets tonight. Davis with great hustle play. Brosh, wing 3, good. And there's the first basket, 3-pointer from Blake Brosh. on the left wing. And nearly getting a steal there. Double team. Robinson Weekly, top of the key. Foster nearly gets a hand on it. Here's Rout. There's a switch. Claude helps there. Brosh right up against Batten. And fouled on the way to the basket. It will be the second foul on the Tigers, I believe. Substitution as Aiden Pemberton checks in for Carter Jones. There's a first on Brosh, second on the Tigers. Underneath, down low, off the mark. The lid is on the other end now for the Raiders. Back the other way. Davis with a little push from behind, going all the way and blocked. Going back the other way. Track meet. Rout spins out of a double team, kicks it down low. Robinson Weekly didn't have his hands ready, and Davis there to strip it away. Fancy footwork or fancy dribbling from Rhett Rout, the senior. But Robinson Weekly not able to corral the drop-off. Isaiah Leith and Caden Spikes in for the Raiders and Tigers respectively. Rout having trouble getting this one in and nearly throws it away. 3:45 to go, still 3-0. Only points is the Brosh screen. This one off the mark. Rebounded and kicked back out for the Raiders. Foster doing a nice job. Corner three for the Raiders. Off the mark. Claude skies high and going back the other way. Fighting for the board, and Claude draws the loose ball foul. 3:24 to go. That foul was on TJ Scott, and he will take a seat. Greg Hamilton will come in. Zakai Williams taking a seat. Jake McGill taking his place. Full court trap. Claude breaks it. Goes in all the way. Spikes underneath. Reverse layup is good. Claude breaking the double team himself, and nice drop off to the teammate for the assist. 5-0 Tigers. I say the defensive pressure for the Tigers has really been on display here in this first quarter. Double teaming up top. Getting McGill to pass it out. Bryson Batten drops down low. Good sink there by Davis to force a jump ball. Nice help side defense. And as a big man, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to bring it down low, so 5'7" Joe Davis can't be there to strip it, force a jump ball. Ball back to the Tigers, up 5-0, 2:43 to go in the first. Full court pickup here is Pemberton against McGill. Kicks it out. Oliver James, who just checked in. Hands off to Davis in the corner. He spins out of it. Cross court to Spikes, who drives in and scores for two. 4 points for Caden Spikes on layups and a three-pointer from Blake Brosh, who's set to check in. And it's a 7-0 ball game. Tigers ahead, 2:10 to go here in the first. Coach Graham nearly getting the steal there and forcing the turnover. Boy, that one was thrown in the backcourt, and I thought Coach Graham was going to dive for the ball himself as the ball came to the Stony Point bench. And it will be Tiger ball. Brosh in, Davis out. Dangerous pass there. James gets it into Foster. Foster creates space. Step back three, no good. And Brosh just too physical on the rebound. Going back the other way, that's his second. Team's third here 1:48 to go in the first. I thought it was a timeout. Nope, Brosh will take a seat and Carter Jones will check in. McGill. Route. Spike's doing a nice job on the guard and just grabbed him as he went by, his route went by. And again, fancy dribbling by Rhett Route, and Spikes did a nice job to stay in front for the most part. Route spun back sideline. Tough move there. James. Looking like a man just played running back a few months ago and forces the tip out of bounds. James, no stranger to contact here, playing defense as well, and just a little too aggressive there, says the official this time. So just a little bit in the space, but it wouldn't necessarily call that one a foul, but that does put them in the bonus. 5 fouls here, 1:19 to go here in the first quarter. And James just getting a lesson from the official. And that's heads up by the senior James as Cedar Ridge gets their first point. That's good. Heads up by James. As every official kind of has a subjective point of the rule book. I say some call a tighter game than others, just like every umpire has a different strike zone. Every official will call a different style of game. As long as it's consistent, I don't have a problem with that in my book, but James just wanting to get a feel of what that official is looking for. That's the thing, as boy, going out of control, Pemberton lost it in midair and took the leap of faith, and offensive foul. 7-2, minute 10 here in the first. Braden. Here's Hamilton. Tipped away. Going to stay with the Raiders. Again, Tiger defense has been outstanding tonight here in this first quarter. Braden creating a little space, and pull-up jumper is good. 40 seconds left here in the first. Foster, double team. And a blocking foul near midcourt as Spikes was hollering for the ball in the paint. Maybe a sideline out of bounds. It's just a second foul on the Raiders as they'll make substitutions. Back into the game, Zakai Williams for Greg Hamilton. 33 seconds. And a timeout. Tigers will have it sideline with 30 seconds left. First stoppage of play, and we've got a moment to tell you about one of our sponsors. As you may or may not have noticed up top, we've got a couple sponsors up there. First up, we have No Time for Social. No Time for Social has been serving clients in the Round Rock, Central Texas, and nationwide for over 12 years. Our digital marketing and advertising services help companies grow and maintain their presence with content and paid advertising. To learn more, visit notimeforsocial.com or email info@notimeforsocial.com. .30 seconds left. Raiders are in the double bonus. And looking to play a 1-2-2 press here. Usually means the trap's coming after half court. They decide to sink back instead. James playing that quarterback position. Known as the guy in the middle, using his ability to look around and be the decision maker. Hard screen there, switches, spikes. Batten as clock strikes 0. That'll be the end of the first quarter. 7-4 Tigers. We'll take a quick break and come back to the Tiger Den after a quick break. Back here to Stony Point. Tyler Elsis with you on the call here on the last Friday before the holiday season. Again, double teams are just forcing the Raiders into tough positions, and James drawing the offensive foul. Got a couple former Tigers to my right on their feet. Landon Short and Maxwell Moody in attendance. Nice dump down. Jones just took off a little bit too early. The ball tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Tigers. Quick update on that McNeil-Vandy game. Vandergrift up 28-22 late in the second quarter. Corner three from Foster is good. Second three of the night for the Tigers. Route driving, dumping down, and converted. Anthony Robinson Weekly. We'll have a timeout underneath. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. We'll stay here and let you know about our second sponsor up there on the top, Ally Medical. Ally Medical ER is proud to support the Stony Point Tigers this season. Open 24/7, Ally Medical is a full-service emergency room located just 5 minutes from Stony Point High School. With on-site labs, ultrasound, CT scan, and x-rays, their board-certified physicians deliver fast answers and compassionate expert care. Allied Medical ER wishes the Stony Point basketball team and fans a safe and exciting year. Go Tigers! Cedar Ridge came into this one 7-10, but lost 5 of their last 6. They have gone through a rough spot after starting fairly well. We'll have a couple of January 2nd games for both these squads. We'll get into that later in the game, but first, the pressure just forcing it. Pemberton, boy, he flies when he gets up there. Spikes taken away from the other number 32, Robinson Weekly. But Pemberton flew and had to adjust his body to avoid the contact. Could not convert the shot. Route backing down against Foster. McGill got clawed. Hesitation move is no good fighting for the ball, falls down low. That's goaltending, and they call it there. Incredible effort, though, from Jones as he went to go spike that off the boards. Zakai Williams will get credit for that. 10-8. Davis and Claude playing catch back and forth. Foster, and it's going to be a travel. As he went to go for the shot, was closed down quickly. 10-8 our score, 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Driving baseline, poked away by Davis, and scramble forward underneath McGill. We'll get a push, I believe, from Claude. No, I think they're going to call it on Jones, actually. If that is, that's his second. It is on Jones, his second, team's first here in the second quarter. And Jones will take a seat. Brosh will check in along with as Rout makes a three. Puts the Raiders up. Brosh nearly traveled there in kind of no man's land near half court. Davis spins back. Jump shot off the mark. Rebound Williams. Rout. Wanted a foul there. Brosh gets it up to Spikes. Spikes head of steam. Spins in against McGill. .456 left. Raiders with a 1-point advantage.
Let's go, Bo!
Only one player, only one starter, that is, for the Raiders not on the board. That is TJ Scott. All the others have at least a bucket. Bratton in trouble, gets it to Robinson Weekly, who passes it back to Rout. Brosh isolated here. Rout going all the way, spins and can't get that one to go up, and it is Williams will draw a foul. And he'll head to the line for two. 4:25 here in the second. Williams with one basket tonight. Scott set to check in. Williams misses the first. Rout will take a seat for Scott. Bigger lineup for the Raiders. Williams misses both. Brosh with the rebound. Claude got a little bump. That one's stolen by McGill. Dumps it down. TJ Scott with the basket for the Raiders. Tigers going back the other way. Kick to the corner. Three-pointer is good. Tie game, 13-13. Now the defensive flurries for both sides really forcing crisp and precise passes. Bryson Batten takes a double team and goes around Brosh. Able to kick it out to McGill. Off the mark. Rebound off the mark again from Williams. Again, brought it down low. Davis tried to strip it, and Williams went up. Could not get it to fall. He'll go to the line for two again.
Let's go, Bo!
trading baskets here. 3:26 to go in the second. As Zakai Williams goes 2 for 2 this time around. 2-2-1 full court press and foul on Scott. That's the negative part about the full court press game, is more likely to foul 30, 40, 50 feet away from the basket, and that's every coach's nightmare. Davis, Euro step in the lane, good for 2. 3:15 to go, and we got a tie game here. Davis going to draw the foul as he went hard to the ground. It was Batten with the spin move. Raiders in the double bonus, so they will shoot the rest of the quarter. 3:04 left, and again, every starter has scored. Batten tied for the lead with 4. And will miss the first. Route set to check in for him. There's 1 for 2. Davis. Picked up by Williams. Drives down low, nice move. And finds Brosh down there for 2. Good relocation from Blake Brosh as well. It's always a unspoken skill, unappreciated skill, is just relocating. And a foul on Foster. He thought he got all ball. The swipe down, official was looking right at it. And again, in the double bonus. McGill will take a seat for Batten, who has a short rest. And we'll actually wait for substitutions until after the first. Raiders having trouble with their free throws. Just one time of the, I believe, 6 times they've gone to the line if they made both free throws. Even in the double bonus, both quarters, and just can't seem to find the bottom of that. They do there. 1 for 2. And I believe they called a foul there. I thought it was a whistle for a substitution, but no, there was a foul. That was the 3rd on Scott. Claude in the corner, Hambleton all up on him. Claude now goes right by him. Pull-up jumper off the mark. Rebound Tigers. Kick out, Davis short. And able to get the steal there. Goes right back into the trees and cannot finish. James will take the free throw, or excuse me, take the rebound and fouled. Rhett Rout with his first foul.
Hey, do it again, let's go!
Just the 4th on the Raiders this quarter. 2 smallest guys on the court getting offensive rebounds. That's just straight effort. Tie ball game, 2:06, and hip check there from Hamilton. We will have free throws. That's Hamilton's second. team's fifth, so both teams in the double bonus for the final 2:04, kind of a slower pace second quarter. It was 7-4 after the first quarter. We took a few minutes to get started. Both teams very cold from the field. And now we're just trading back and forth. Here in the second quarter, James stepped over the line. Did not fall anyway, so just 1 for 2 for James. Batten. Gets it inside. Leaf sets the pick for Batten.
Somebody open.
Hamilton, three-pointer, corner, no good, and James is fouled. Isaiah Leaf fouled there. We'll go to the other side and shoot some more free throws. Minute 37 left. Again, both these teams will play on the 29th, but in non-district games, we'll have a quick breakup in district play during the winter break. Stony Point playing San Angelo Central. Cedar Ridge going to take on Aikens. As Davis makes the first. Substitutions for both sides. Jones makes his return with 2 fouls. Both teams also playing January 2nd in 1 p.m. games. Tigers taking on Manor. That's the only other winless team in district play. Davis hits the offensive rebound. Claude is there for 3. We call it a 3? They do. That was close to the line. Tigers opening up a 5-point advantage. Going down low, Jones watches a man go by again. Don't bring the ball down low, otherwise you're liable for swipes like that. That was Williams in there on defense. James setting up the out of bounds. Nice curl, Claude there with the left hand. Tipped away, and James nearly sliding headfirst into a wall. Again, the hustle is on full display here. 50 seconds left here in the second. Batten. Looking down low. Robinson Weekly calling for it in the post. Claude nearly gets the steal, top of the key. Route. Against Davis. Poked from behind, Brosh will kick it back up to Davis, and he is hammered. Davis will go to the line for 2 after a hard foul. A couple Raiders you could have called it on. Number 4 is who they called on. Zakai Williams, his first. .23 seconds left here in the second quarter. And they called it on Williams, his first. He's got 1. Route has 1. And Budden has 1. Not sure what the call is. I think because he took a hard fall. He'll take a seat. Davis is going to go talk to the trainer. Foster will come in and go 2 for 2. Fought against Batten. Step back, 2 from Batten is good. Under 10 seconds left. Foster pushing it under 5. Turns, spins, good for 2. At the buzzer, 28-21. Tigers will take a 7-point lead after putting up 21 points in that second quarter to the Raiders' 17. We'll take a quick break, come back for the third quarter. You're watching Tiger basketball here on Vype. About 2.5 minutes left in this halftime. We have a 7-point game. Tigers are up 28-21, led 7-4 after the first quarter. A couple more updates from district play. Vandergrift up against McNeil 41-36. That game is late in the third. As of a few minutes ago, Westwood against Hutto tonight. Westwood up by 26, 58-32. That game also in the third quarter. Again, want to mention our sponsors for this season's broadcast. First is No Time for Social. No Time for Social has been serving clients in Round Rock, Central Texas, and nationwide for over 12 years. Our digital marketing and advertising services help companies grow and maintain their presence with content and paid advertising. To learn more, visit notimeforsocial.com or email info@notimeforsocial.com. Also want to thank our other sponsor, Ally Medical ER. They are proud to support the Stony Point Tigers this season. Open 24/7, Ally Medical is a full-service emergency room located just 5 minutes from Stony Point High School. With on-site labs, ultrasound, CT scan, and x-rays, their board-certified physicians deliver fast answers and compassionate, expert care. Ally Medical ER wishes the Stony Point basketball team and fans a safe and exciting year. Go Tigers! Again, thank you for joining us here on Paul Riviera Memorial Night. We appreciate all our men and women in the service. As the former Stony Point Tiger has his memory remembered here in the Tiger Den. His parents are in attendance. Captains delivered flowers in the pregame and had a beautiful national anthem being sung with the colors presented. Back to action here in the third quarter. Claude going up against McGill. Here's Jones playing with those two fouls. Didn't see much playing time in that first half. Bounce pass to Brosh. Finds his way down middle and stolen away. Rout has a clean lane. And Cedar Ridge strikes first. 3-on-3, Jones. Corner three is good. Answering right back. And after both teams took about 3 minutes to score in the first half, took about 40 seconds for both of them to score in the second. Back cut, down low, swatted away by Brosh. One-on-one, Claude goes Euro step and went around. I don't know what contact he made there. That's an interesting call there. Even Claude looked like he got away with one there. Foul called on Batten. That's his second. And Claude will go 2 for 2. 10-point lead. This is the largest lead for either side here tonight, inside 7 minutes early on in this second half. McGill looking for an open teammate. Poked away by Claude. And dove from behind. They're going to call a foul on Claude. Loose ball foul against Rhett. Diving for it there. And that'll be Claude's first, team's first. Weekly. Route. Poked away from behind. Davis is just a pest from behind. Getting it to Jones, who finishes at the rim. That's about the third or fourth time where Joe Davis has sort of baited his opponent to go around him and just reaches behind, pokes it away. Shake and bake from Batten, can't finish. Up ahead, Davis, Euro step, able to finish. Tigers opening it up now, 14-point lead and a timeout by Coach Quentin Black for Cedar Ridge. 5:59 to go, Tigers with a 14-point lead. It will be Cedar Ridge ball when we return. Tigers applying pressure right out of the timeout. Batten going straight at Claude, who says he was vertical, just came down a little bit early on, and body contact will send Batten to the line. Batten the leading scorer for both sides with 9 points. That's the second foul on Claude, pretty evenly split fouls across the Tiger starting lineup as Batten makes the first, cutting it to 13. Davis with 1, Foster with 3. As Pemberton checks into the game, Claude will check out. That's his second. Jones with 2 and Brosh with 2 as well. Brosh tried to get the offensive rebound, had one hand on the defender, the other on the ball, and could not corral it. That's a 3-point possession for the Raiders. Going in, stripped away Williams. Will push it ahead. Route will settle it down. Try the no-look pass, and Jones got a hand on it out of bounds. Raider ball. 5:27 to go as Caden Spikes will check in for Blake Brosh. And we mentioned all scores for the Raiders in the scoring column. All scorers for Stony Point with at least 5. And Spikes, who just checked in, had 4 early on. Broughton leaving everybody behind and could not get it to fall. Nice footwork there. And Spikes' foul. That's the second foul for the Raiders. As Scott checks in. It's the first foul on Robinson Weekly. Pemberton goes cross court to Davis, and Davis just not aware of the sideline. Batten wants to go straight in, is double teamed right away. Scott from the corner, his three-pointer off the mark, rebound. Davis, who again, the shortest guy. And that one is out of bounds off the Tigers. McGill, no hesitation, is short. Finally settled down over to Foster. Foster spinning. And from downtown NBA range, can't get it to fall. Jones is there for the follow. Lead back up to 13. 4-17 here in the third. Pemberton being held off by Batten. Yeah, Tigers always around just to double team. Spikes with the steal. That one up ahead. Jones tried to throw it down. My goodness, McGill's there for the charge, but my goodness, Jones about jumping out of the gym on that one. Batten getting down. Robinson Weekly can't haul it in. That was a incoming missile. Davis to Foster. Pemberton. A lot of dribbling, and Pemberton finally firing it down to Spikes, who can't handle it. Rhett. Now look to McGill, who's stuck in the corner. Rhett.
Run your offense. Stop doing the showboat. Run your offense.
And turns it over. Spikes is there. And it is just a bodies falling everywhere. Boy, you can call about 4 fouls there. And they just call out of bounds. This is a just chaotic third quarter. These last couple minutes have not been pretty basketball, I'll be honest. 13-point game for the Tigers as we come back. Back to action, 2:45 to go here in the third. Tigers up by 13. Route about 7 feet behind the three-point line. And looking at steal, nearly. Ball goes out of bounds. Tiger basketball. Foster. Stuck, again stuck. Raiders just keep double teaming guys up top. There's a scoop shot up and good. Tigers break 40, 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, they averaged 49, put up 61 on Tuesday against Aikens for their first win. Jumpers off the mark from Batten. Foster. Hesitation. Pemberton goes all the way. Scoop layup is good. Pemberton can certainly fly. Just a little bit more maturity on that adjusting game in midair is all he needs, really. So incredibly skilled. That's the nice part is Pemberton fires it out. Corner three is good. 20-point advantage over Cedar Ridge. Tigers turning it on here. They led by 7 and have held Cedar Ridge to just 5 points in this quarter. Foster fouls them at half court, 51.3. Left to go in the third. Three-pointer off the curl from Rout. Back the other way. That's a charge. A little bit out of control there. Going back the other way, 32 seconds left. James checks back in. Rout looking for room, leans in, no call. Batten just out of control as well. Spin move. He's got some great footwork down there. Gets his rebound and hits. Tough shot falling backwards. Bryson Batten now up to 12 as we finish the third without a shot. As Claude didn't notice the time. No matter, 5 points quick for Cedar Ridge, and they go down 15, ending the third quarter here. We'll take a quick break, come back for the final 8 here at Stony Point. 8 more minutes. Tigers up 15. Holding Cedar Ridge to 10 points while putting up 18 of their own in that third quarter. Madden is short. McGill's there for the putback. Again, Cedar Ridge has not had the fortunate bounces tonight from the tip-off, it seems like. Davis dishing it off and gets it back on the tip. Claude. Back to James in the corner. Winding down the clock. That one tipped from behind. I believe Lath got a piece of that one. Batten goes down low to Lath. Gets the and one. And it's 4 quick points for Cedar Ridge in the first minute and 4 seconds. Now trailing 11 as Brosh and Jones come in for James. Second foul on Davis. They can't convert. Free throws has also been another spot where they've struggled tonight. Davis nearly triple teamed. Will dive forward and pass it out. Brosh gets it out here. Back to single coverage. Foster is set to check in. He's got 4 fouls. Brosh to Jones. Pulls the three-pointer off the mark. Spikes. Gets his man up in the air. Gets the friendly bounce in for 2. Caden Spikes with his first basket since the first quarter. He's up to 6 on the night. Again, very balanced scoring. I don't know if anybody... There's a travel there. Boy, Batten took a hard shot. I thought that was a sort of a body check from Claude as he went down, and Batten will stay down. And he tried to get the ball and swing the ball up as Davis was getting ready to swipe, and just went in the air and came down hard with the travel. Another substitution again as Foster in with those 4 fouls. He's got 7 points. Claude will take a seat with his 2 fouls. Again, I don't think any Tiger player is over 10 points. Very balanced scoring. And that one's thrown away. McGill passes it up to Hamilton, and it goes into the bench. .13 advantage for the Tigers. 6 minutes to go here from the Tiger Den. Foster thought about it. Now whips it over. Jones traveled. Batten will check in. Takes the place of Hamilton. And Batten is the leading scorer. I believe he's the only player in double figures on either side. He's got 12. And he pops a 3 there off the mark. Jones the rebound. 5.5 minutes to go. Davis. Over to Brosh. Thought about it. Now drives, and that's a charge. Batten saw it from a few steps away and stepped in to take the charge. 5:02 left to go here in the fourth. It's about 30 seconds off the clock. Route against Brosh is a mismatch. Route floats it up, can't get it to fall. Spikes is there. Brosh definitely had the size advantage, just did not have the speed. Brosh down low, pump fake a couple times, got hit. And we'll go to the line for two. Again, nice relocation from Brosh as he's well aware of the teammates coming down the court. Or driving in the half court. And just finds where other players are not. Makes himself available. It's a big target, soft hands, and here to shoot the free throw and make the first. Wipe out that second one. I believe they say Brosh stepped over the line. It's the second time that's happened for the Tigers. Once on James, now the second on Brosh. Substitutions. And I think we might have blood on Jones's shirt. So Claude will check in, Jones will go to the bench. Jones will go back to the training room and perhaps switch out for a fresh new uniform. Batten gets it to Scott. Pick and roll game is up and in. Timeout, Coach Black. Should be a 12-point, there it is. 12-point deficit, 4:05 to go when we come back. Couple scores from our district games around the area. Vandergrift holds off McNeil 55-47. Cedar Park wins 43-24 over Leander. Westwood defeats Hutto 82-48. Four minutes left here at Stony Point. Tigers with a 12-point advantage. Brosh steps into a three in the corner. Spikes will have it. I thought it went off Spikes. Nope. Went off Leith. .345 left. Foster on the dribble handoff, and that is beautiful. 52-37. Claude. Well, Batten wanted a shooting foul. So Batten wanted a shooting foul, and Tigers wanted no foul at all. Neither team gets what they want. Boy, Rout is a running madman out there, draws the loose ball foul. And he'll draw the foul, so he'll go to the line. Double bonus again for the Raiders. 3:33 to go. That's the third time they've been in the bonus. Second time they've been in the bonus with more than 3 minutes left. And they convert the first. It's the third foul on Davis. And he goes 2 for 2. Cedar Ridge just hanging around. Grosh. And Rout tried to go behind the head, goes out of bounds. Rout, the second player on his team to go up in double figures. Foster is up to 10 for the Tigers as that one goes out of bounds, going back to the Raiders. Again, not pretty basketball, but Tigers will take a win. Have to hold on for the final 3:10. Batten against Claude, trying to find some space. Trying to find some movement too. Claude goes up, tough shot from Batten. He's up to 14. Foster over to Davis. .230. Brosh in the corner. Spikes. Nice ball movement from the Tigers. So Coach Graham said the word timeout near the official. And he's just trying to explain that here. We'll go sideline out of bounds on the inadvertent whistle. 11-point game, 2:21. Rout will foul Claude. That's only their second on the Raiders. So we need a couple more to get in the double bonus. 2:17 to go. Foster. Fouled from behind by Williams. Claude will pick it up. Dangerous pass over to Foster. Has it poked away by Rout. And fouled. And Coach Black and Rout thought it was an over the back. And that ball was tipped. We're just playing ring around the rosy, it seems like, the last 2 minutes. Not too many shots at the rim. And a timeout by Coach Graham. Minute 56. Minute 56 left. Davis needs to get the ball in, gets it over to Claude. Nice job getting it out there. 2 points for Jones. And a timeout, Coach Black. Get some substitutions. Looks like they're going offense, defense here as Rout and Batten will check in. Lead back up to 13. This was a 15-point game at the end of the third quarter. Again, we'll take a moment, shout out our sponsors, Ally Medical Group. Ally Medical Group ER is proud to support the Stony Point Tigers this season. Open 24/7. Ally Medical is a full-service emergency room located just 5 minutes from Stony Point High School. With on-site labs, ultrasound, CT scan, and x-rays, their board-certified physicians deliver fast answers and comprehensive expert care. Ally Medical ER wishes the Stony Point Tiger basketball team and fans a safe and exciting year. And go Tigers. In a minute 46, one more foul for the Raiders, and the Tigers are in the double bonus. Raiders have been in the double bonus for about 2 minutes now. Spikes will take a seat. Pemberton will head to the scores table, and Foster will stay in. Batten, off the mark, Rout. Oh, nice pass in midair to get the quick 2. 30-second timeout for Coach Black. Perfect time to mention our second sponsor. Again, No Time for Social has been serving clients in Round Rock, Central Texas, and nationwide for over 12 years. Our digital marketing and advertising services help companies grow and maintain their presence with content and paid advertising. To learn more, visit notimeforsocial.com or email info@notimeforsocial.com. Back to an 11-point game, 96 seconds to go. Davis splits the double team and will head to the free throw line. One's going to be on Zakai Williams. That's his third. Davis. Makes the first. Pemberton checks in, and Foster will check out. 2 for 2. Again, the Raiders have not been able to convert their free throws. The Tigers are converting them down the stretch here. Rout loses it out of bounds. Foster and Pemberton switch. Never mind, it's going to be Claude that checks out. Pemberton. Collision there, and that loses it out of bounds. No one really had possession. Minute 20 left, and it'll be Raider ball. Batten goes straight in, gets it to roll in. And a quick timeout by Cedar Ridge. Batten's up to 16. That's their last timeout, just one timeout for Stony Point. Minute 12. This game just taking the mental strain here. And Foster loses it out of bounds. 4 seconds goes off the clock. Raiders will get the ball back. Route will throw it away. Tiger basketball. Stolen away, Williams. And just a 9-point game. Jones. Under 55 seconds here. Brosh down low. Easy 2 points. You'll take the 2 points every time if they're that easy. Batten is double team. Has to chuck it. Straight to Foster, who's playing strong safety. Pemberton over to Jones. And we're under 30 seconds here as Batten will take the foul. That's only his third. And it's an 11-point game still. Most time that's gone off the clock in a while. Again, want to mention for both these squads coming up, Stony Point going to play on the 29th against San Angelo Central. Cedar Ridge will take on Aikens. Both of those games at 1 o'clock. Or rather, Aikens and Cedar Ridge are going to play at 1:40. And both of them are back in district play January 2nd. Both of these games are at 1 o'clock. Stony Point going to take on Manor. Cedar Ridge going to take on Vandergrift. 12-point advantage, 20 seconds left. Batten will pull from 3 off the mark. Williams with the rebound, and Grosh is there. Batten will get it back off the mark. And a jump ball with 9 seconds left. So the Tigers will move on to 2-15, winning back-to-back games. Cedar Ridge will drop to 7-11. Losing 6 of their last 7. That'll do it from the Tiger Den. This will be the last game on Vype for 2025, and we thank you for watching not just this broadcast, but all the Stony Point broadcasts this calendar year. We're happy to do this, happy to have you along with us, happy for our sponsors who are joining us and supporting Stony Point Tiger basketball. And we will see you in the new year. Have a happy and safe holiday season. Tyler Alsis here on the call here on Vype Live. We'll see you next year.